60 whatever game seasons. That would be awesome. Oh, okay, 7. Well, we'll have to double check. The Monarchy have Brock Perkins on the mound tonight. Looks like he's an accuracy and junk pitcher, while we got Sir James, who's a speed pitcher. We'll see who gets the upper hand. I also need some of you to wake your bats up. Lethal is tense. Lethal, what's going on? Travis the Unknown, you're a little down. Let's bring in... It's too early in the season to let people get really down, so let's not do that. Let's bring in Novamins for that. And then we'll go with this. Get pumped up. Get ready to go. Game 2. Right now against the Monarchy. They're pretty much our equal. I mean, they took us to the wire. We went to 11 innings in our first game of the season. One of their players, Strudley's down, and Jetterson is looking good. I like that we're playing the same team in a number. That's pretty cool. All right, why so slow? Oh, it's another night game. Check that out. The stars are starting to come out. The bugs are out. You can see them around the lights. You can see some of the escorts back. No, never mind. Family friendly.
Number 47, the left field.
It does feel like a series, but not all of them are going to be that way. All right, let's see what. Ooh, Rock bringing some heat. First pitch. That one's hit well, but straight at Nick's Woods at short. The why so slow struggles continue. The Ford Escort's out in the parking lot. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Here's Captain Pete. Drop that one in there. And that's a base hit for Pete. He gets in the scorebook. Gabentis will field that one and throw it in. And that is a single for Captain Pete as he wakes up.
Now batting, number 22, the second base.
Brings up SKS. He bulked up from 2 seasons ago. That's ball 1. Fouled that one off. 1-1's the count. Pops it up. Catchable by the catcher. And that's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Lethal D Feline.
Number 86, the first baseman.
That one's hit, and that's going to be a base hit into the corner. Well placed. That's going to make him go around. Captain Pete will stop at third, and Lethal will have our first double of the season.
Now batting, number 54.
There's the racetrack outside, I guess. God, I live in the ghetto. Here's Reaver Axis. We'll take ball 1. And that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to score at least 2. Here comes Pete in the score. Here comes Lethal D Feline, and the Ballers go up 2-0 at the start of the game.
Now batting, number 23, the third baseman.
Least expected. Oh, there goes the run. They're taking off the second. He's in there for a steal. Least expected. Waiting on the pitch. Inside, ball 1. So 1-1's the count. Outside 2. Perkins a little tense now. 3-1 now the count. And that's a walk. And he'll take first base, and that puts runners on first and second. And that's Novamins up to bat. Let's see what he can do here. Right, falls in there. 0-1's the count. 1-1. Oh, drop that one in there. Nice pitch. And he swung and missed. The runners were going. We go to the bottom of the first. The Ballers still lead 2-0 though.
Welcome aboard.
The Bear, thank you for following. I appreciate that. I like how the bullpens are on top of each other. I feel like we never played at this field. All right, let's see what Sir James brings to the table this season. His first pitch was hit into center field. They have a man on first. That's not what I expected. I feel like we did. I feel like we never played here for some reason. I don't remember it that much. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Popped up. Lethal should be able to make that catch. Lethal. He will. Throw to first. Not in time. Runner was already back on the bag. Here's Gorgeous Gambintis. Still looking for his first hit of the season. Uh-oh. That's a bad pitch. Oh, that's back to Sir James. There's one. Throw to first. That's a double play. A 1-6-3 double play, and we go to the second. That girl's off. She's off cue. There's like nobody in front of her. And Noni McLarge, Sir James, and Why So Slow do up this inning.
Number 38, the catcher.
90 dots. And there's strike one. Noni takes that. Called strike two. Had to swing at that one with this strike zone this umpire's calling. I feel like they've added another foot to the top of it. And there's going to be a base hit for Anoni in the center field. Gambintis will field that one, throw it in. So the leadoff hitter once again getting on for the Larry Ballers. Here's Sir James. He had a home run last year as the pitcher. Went for the bunt, didn't get it there. Oh, good God. Oh, and they doubled up! Oh, no. That is not what I meant to do there. Ground ball. Strudley takes it, and that will retire the side. Oh. How did that happen? How did they do that? How did that catcher make that? I'll never know. Nix Woods steps up the bat. I should have. He's a good enough hitter. Novaman's in. Makes the catch, one away. I'm not good at bunting on this game. I'll be the first to admit that. But you've got to practice. Here's Crush. Pulled him. Didn't look like it. He didn't swing. Ground ball. Oh! And that's going to be a base hit for Crush as Reaver skids right over top of that one. That brings up Wally Stark. Crush picking up his first hit of the season, I believe. Called strike there. That ball's hit well. That's going to be off the wall. Runner's trying to move to third. Here comes a throw in. It's in time. The runners now, here's Ginger Downs. Runners on the corner. Sir James in trouble. Pop up. Lethal. Under it. 2 out. Jeremy Bungalow.
Number 5, the catcher.
Terrible slider. Luckily, he fouled it off to the right. Swing and a miss there. Round ball. Least expected to throw to first, and it is in time, and the Ballers get out of a jam.
Love how SKS is always on the edge of yelling at me when I'm under a top fly.
I'm just trying to motivate you, Lethal. I want you to do well for the team.
Number 15, the center fielder.
Here's Captain Pete. I'll take ball one. That one's hit well. Ooh, a dive catch from Crash. Robbing Pete of a hit.
The second baseman.
That brings up SKS. Ground ball, and it will get through. There's a hit to left. That's one of his weaker hits. But a hit nonetheless. So runner on first, and that brings up Lethal D. Feline, who had a double and would later score last inning. Way high, ball one. That will get through, and there's a base hit for Lethal. The runners on first and second, and the end of the quad squad comes up. Here's Reaver Axis.
The shortstop.
That one's hit, but it looks like Gabentis is on the run. He'll make the catch. The runners have to retreat. Revel's my hero. Here's the least expected.
The third baseman.
The twin brother of Aaron Boxicus. And that's going to be hit in the outfield. One runner's kind of trying to come home. Gabentis throws in, and it is in time! Oh my God, Gabentis throws out the run at home, and the Ballers leave empty-handed. Gunning him down from center, the arm. Wow!
Number 36, the pitcher.
That brings up Rock Perkins. Oh my Lord. All that mojo we had going just ruined right there. Wing and a miss.
Now batting, number 22, the second baseman.
Drags the pitcher out, so one out here. Lethal will step on the bag. There's out number 2.
Now batting, number 9, the left fielder.
It was a good pitch. Sir James, for some reason, Sir James isn't even our junk pitcher, and he can pull some of those off. Oh! Woo! That would have been dangerous right there. That would have been... Pulled him on that, fouled off. The count's 1 and 2. Let's burn this mother up. Uh-oh, ground ball. Least expected, back gloves it. Throw to first in time. We go to the 4th inning. Ballers still lead by 2.
Now batting, number 21, the right fielder.
This controller's not making noises. I can't really blame it on anything. And there's a base hit in the center field for Novomans. That's a good start to the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up a Noni McLarge, who's already 1 for 1 today. A Noni having to take on the load after Azure Alliance demanded a trade at the end of the season. Oh, nice catch there, and oh, he barely gets back.
Now batting, number 24.
Sir James, the pitcher. We'll take ball 1. Big swing and a miss there. Why did I swing at that? Hit really high. Center fielder Gabentis underneath it. 2 outs. Yeah, on something like that, the computer makes the guy run all the way to second. That doesn't make sense. Here's Why So Slow. I was really hoping Why So Slow would hit out of his slump. Oh, it was so dirty it didn't even have a... Oh, Why So Slow? Is it going to drop? It will. Base hit for Why So Slow there, so there we go. That's what I wanted to see. That brings up Captain Pete. Let's see him wiggle in. He was going to be a state cop. He went to training. He kept the glasses, but then he decided to play baseball. And there's a base hit for Pete, and that loads the bases up. So 2 outs, top of the 4th. Here's SKS, bases loaded.
Second baseman.
2-0 to SKS. Pops it up. Pops it up. The Big Red Machine pops it up with the bases loaded. The Ballers strand 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Gabentis, Woods, and Killen do up.
Now batting, number 21, the center fielder.
Bentis is a little tense. Oh, that's a bad pitch. Didn't go for it. Oh, we're going to put this by you then. 93 mile per hour. I got a drink. I can't hit the button.
Now batting number 44, the shortstop.
Woo! Oh man, he got that one in there too. Curveball called strike 3.
Now batting number 75, the
That brings up Crush. Sir James starting to get in the flow. Oh, hit foul though. Should have known as soon as I said that.
Nope, that's inside.
Oh, that one's hit. That is going to trail foul. Oh, they called it fair, and he'll make the throw. Least expected was there on the barehanded grab. Clearly on the other side of the line, but they called it a fair ball. Luckily, he makes the toss. We go to the 5th. Lethal D Feline, Reaver Axis, least expected due up.
Now batting number 86, the first baseman.
Inside, ball 1. Lethal hits that one well, but right at the left fielder. Jetterson will make the catch. 1 away.
Now batting number 54, the shortstop.
That brings up Reaver Axis.
Pitcher's outside.
Ball hits. Second baseman Sturdley. I cannot say his name. I always want to say something else.
Now batting
That's 2 away, and that'll bring up
number
least
23,
expected.
the third baseman.
He's hit once today, and he walked as well. That one's hit toward the gap. Both of the outfielders on the run. Is it going to drop? No. Stark was there. Makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 2-0. Baller's getting lots of hits, but they're not scoring the runs.
Now batting number 47, the right fielder.
Wally Stark settles in. He'll take the first pitch. That's a strike. Gets the changeup. 0-2's the count now. Ooh, we got a piece of the fastball. That one's hit well to center field. Pete's going back for it. He'll make the catch. 1 away.
Now batting number 12.
I don't know how to get the heart rate on the screen. Swing and a miss there. That was a nasty, filthy slider. Oh, what a catch by least expected there. He caught the little blobbler. I'll call it a blobbler. Kind of blobbed over there. And that'll bring up Jeremy Bungalow. Ooh, called strike. Oh, that's a bad pitch. Oh, he fouls that off. Lethal going for it. Lethal going to try to get there and will. And that will in the 5th. We go to the 6th inning. It's 2-0 still. Disappointed. Novamans, McLarge, Southpaw, due up.
Now batting.
Novamans is 1 for 2 today.
The right
He's
fielder.
batting .250 on the season. It's hard to really tell if the averages matter at this point. We're still young. That one's hit well, and oh, what a grab by Woods. His fielding is like
Number
a pinky size, but yet he caught that. Anoni takes, that was so inside. 0-2 to Anoni already. And Anoni will strike out on the high pitch.
Now batting number 24,
That brings up Sir James.
the pitcher.
Hit well. It's going foul, though. I don't think the left fielder will get to it. Swing and a miss there. 2 outs here on the top of the 6th. Way high. Hit down the line, but it trickles. I'm gonna fade over foul. Pop that one up. Left fielder coming up for it, calling for it. That should retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's get everybody pumped up for this game. It's 2-0.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
I gotta get pumped up. Rock Perkins leading off. Crash Strudley. I think it's Strudley.
Now batting number.
Oh, they're gonna take out Perkins and bring in Maybell Painter, the pinch hit.
That pitch is inside.
Thanks, Ump. That one's fouled off. It's gonna stay in. Least expected on the run. He's calling people. He's gonna make the catch. 1 away.
Now batting number 20.
Rudely.
The second baseman.
Fouled off.
Strike.
Pulled him on that one. Lord have mercy. Oh, he anticipated the outside fastball. I don't believe that. Fouled off. That could be playable. Why so slow on the run? Oh! He almost got to it. Great effort, but does not make the catch. Oh my God, if he could have pulled that one off. He'd get a piece of that one. Go high on him. Couldn't have went high on him. That one's hit well. Captain Pete going back to the warning track. He'll make the catch. That's 2 away. That brings up Trevor Jetterson. Ground ball, least expected's there. Corner throw, routine. That ends the 6th. We go to the 7th, and Gad Maloney is coming in to pitch. Well, hi, Captain Pete. Welcome to the room. Why so slow leading off this inning?
Number 47, the left fielder.
See what Gad Maloney brings.
High.
He's a lefty.
Uh-oh.
2-0 already the count. 3-0. 4-pitch walk. And he'll take first base, and that brings up Captain Pete, who has 2 singles for the day. Let's go. Let's see what Pete can do.
You holla for life.
Fouls that one to the left. 1-1. That one's hit well. That's headed for the right field wall. It's out of here. Captain Pete hits the first home run of the year for the Larry Ballers, and they add 2 more to the scoreboard. That's his first one, 411 feet. The Ballers are going up 4-0 now.
Now batting number 22, the second baseman.
Oh, SKS line drive. The pitcher stood firmly, catching that one.
The first baseman.
Here's Lethal D Feline.
Nope.
Inside ball 1. Fouled that one off. That'll make the count even at 1-1. Popped up. Fast swing by Lethal, but just couldn't get it right. That's 2 away.
Now batting number 54, the shortstop.
Here's Reaver Axis. Way inside, ball 1. We'll take strike 1. That one's hit well, but right at Gabentis in center, and that will retire the side. Monarchy have a lot of work to do. Part of their order due up with Gabentis, Woods, and Crush.
Now batting number 21, the center fielder.
Hey, if Pete wants to be traded, we could trade him for somebody. Oh, that's a bad pitch. That one's hit well. Pete going back for it. Pete really on the run here. Oh, it's off. Oh, it's off the wall. Pete misplayed it. Here comes the throw in. Gabentis will stop at second. That is a double. And that leads the Monarchy off here.
Number 44, Luke.
Ball strike there. Fouls it off to the left. Pete did misplay that one. I don't know what you're talking about. And that's over top of his Lethal's head, and that's probably going to score a run. So Gabintis rounds. Runner goes to second. And that is an RBI double. The Monarchy are on the board. It's 4-1 here in the bottom of the 7th, and that brings Crush, Kill, and D up.
75, the first baseman.
Clear James trying to settle down. No outs. Ball rocketed, but it goes foul to the left. Popped up, out of play. Anticipated. Runner's going to advance. Reaver at the throw, 1 out. Gorgeous steps on home plate.
Number 47.
Wally Starks up. Runner on third, only 1 out. Monarchy cutting into the lead here. Swing and a miss. Pop straight up. Anoni's back for it. Trying to make the play. He's there. 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here's Ginger Downs.
The third baseman.
Swing and a miss. Filthy curveball there. He couldn't catch up with that. It missed. And a swing and a miss and another curveball. Sir James gets out of a little bit of a trouble there. He gives up 1. We go to the top of the 8th. 4-1 Ballers. Oregon dysentery.
Now batting, number
Here's least expected. He's 1 for 2 today. That's hit right up the middle. It looked like it went through the pitcher. His 3 players run over the first base to make sure he stays there. And that brings up Sullen Novemans.
21, the right fielder.
Popped up. Playable for the first baseman. Crush makes the catch, 1 out.
Now batting, number
That brings up Anoni.
the catcher.
Runner goes. Throw to second. It's in the dirt, and that's going to be safe as they couldn't hold it on the other end.
Nope.
2-0. 3-0. And that is a walk. So that puts a runner on first and second. That brings up the pitcher, Sir James. Let's see what he does here. And that's going to be a base hit for the pitcher. He puts that in the left field, and that loads the bases.
Now batting, number 47, the left fielder.
Why so slow? Little grounder, a little hopper. Though the run will cross and they get the second out, so that's an RBI. That's a sacrifice there. And that brings up Pete. He's 3 for 4 on the day. He'll take strike 1. Runners on second and third. That ball, second baseman, crash over to Crush, and that's out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-1. Ballers in control. Turn of the order. Due up for the Monarchy.
Now batting, number 5.
It depends, Pete. It depends if I'm nervous or not. Bullpen starting to churn for the Ballers. That ball's hit well. Captain Pete trots back for it. There's 1 out.
Now batting, number 55.
There's no way they leave this guy out. Nope. Hemming underhanded. Comes in the bat. The pitch hitting for the pitcher. Oh, we can burn this by him. Let's do it. Go. We got a piece of it.
That pitch is too low.
He didn't take it. Ground ball, SKS behind it. Throw to first in time, two-way. The Monarchy running out of outs. Sir James visibly showing he's tired, and that's going to be a base hit. They nutmegged the pitcher there. Now to put a man on first. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, and here's Jetterson. He's 0 for 3 today. Had an amazing first game of the season, and this one's going to land in the gap. That's going to move the runners around. Why so slow? Picks it up. Here comes the throw in, and the runners stop at second and third. And I think that's going to be the end of the day for Sir James, as Gorgeous Gabentis is due up. It looks like they're going to call on Joe. And Gabentis switch sides to face him.
Inside, off the plate.
Fork ball in there, strike 1. Called strike 2. Fouled off. Got him on the fork ball. Joe gets him out of trouble. They'll bring in Philippe Woody. We go to the top of the 9th. SKS Lethal Reaver due up.
Now batting, number 22, the second baseman.
SKS is 1 for 4 today. Way inside, 1-0. 2-0 to SKS. Fouled that one back and out of play. That one's hit well, but it's got a lot of air underneath it. The right fielder settles underneath it, and that will end the batting day for SKS. That brings up Lethal D. Feline, who's still tense, even though hitting a single and a double. Way high, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Crush, but right at Crush. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 54.
Reaver Axis, 1 for 4 today. Pops that one straight up, but out of play. Hit well, popped up, Gabentis over, calling for it. And that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Monarchy. Nix Woods, Crush Callan, and Wally Stark. Heyman warming up in the bullpen just in case. They're going to leave Joe out there for right now. Not technically a save situation.
Inside, off the plate.
Bad pitch there. Oh, and Lethal couldn't hang into it. It pops out of the glove, and Snovemans will pick that up, so that's a leadoff hit for the Monarchy here in the 9th.
Now batting,
The Gold Glove first baseman lets one slip by. And that's over top of the head of Reaver. Why did he run up and in? That might score a run. Pete fields it. 1 run coming home. That's a double. That makes it a 3-run game.
now batting, number 47, the right fielder.
Oh, throwing a strike there.
Outside.
Called strike 3. Joe trying to battle back here. Here's Ginger Downs. The Ballers have returned, blowing a lead in the 9th inning. Called strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Joe.
Now batting, number
It comes down to Jeremy Bungalow. Oh, no, it doesn't. Joseph Scott coming in to pitch hit. Swing and a miss. Pops up. Captain Pete underneath it. And the Ballers will take game 2 of this series to start the year off. What a win for the Ballers. A much better consistent game. The Baller bats were going. 5 runs on 13 hits, no errors, even though that one, well, that was just a hard play to make. I don't think Lethal deserved an error on that. The Monarchy come back toward the end, making it a game. 2 runs on 9 hits. Both teams left a lot of players on base. Captain Pete 3 for 5 today. Knocking in 2 RBIs. Reber knocked in 2 RBIs quietly. Dur James gets the win, and oh, Joe gets the save. I don't see, I guess because it, I don't know. I always thought it was 3 runs or 2 innings. Not sure. Perkins takes the loss, his first of the year. Not a bad outing though. 6 innings, only giving up 2 earned runs on 10 hits. Captain Pete is your player of the game, followed by Sir James, who went 7 2/3, 7 hits, an earned run, and 4 strikeouts. Got 11 games to simulate here. Let's see how the season starts shaping up. Oh, the Soul Takers and Overdogs. That's a divisional matchup. The Soul Takers. Good lord. These new teams we brought into the league are winning. Well, except the Felines. And the Monarchy. Blowfish over the Grapplers. Justice haven't won either. But it could just be who their first game matchups is, or their first series matchups. Felines getting stomped. Wild Pig. Oh my god, the False Knights beating the Wild Pigs, handing them their first loss of the season. Streamliners beating, I think they took 2 out of the 3 games away from the, no, 1 out of the 2, excuse me. Moonstars. Oh, Grimcats come back and won. Nice. So who do we have? We have the Soul Takers are 2-0. The Moonstars are 2-1. False Knights and Cockatoos are undefeated. The Finches undefeated and a run difference of 12. Baron Rider, what do you mean you missed a draft? We didn't really do a draft. We just replaced the lower teams and put new ones in, and then if people submitted created characters, I put them on the team. Compers were undefeated in the Equators, who were doing strong, going strong last year.